Hello and welcome, my name is Brian and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. Today I have a little retail arbitrage haul for you guys, and you see a lot of hauls on YouTube from the same sort of places like Nordstrom Rack, Ross, TJ Maxx, and I wanted to do something a little different. I think that a lot of people get stuck on those places, and if you think outside of the box a little, you'll be able to get kind of an advantage on other resellers. I actually went to Kohl's this last week. I got a $75 gift card for Christmas and I was able to get 12 items. I didn't even spend the whole gift card, and my average cost per item was definitely under $5, probably closer to $3 or $4. Before I get into the haul, I actually want to give you guys a few tips on how you can maximize your savings at Kohl's. Kohl's almost always has some kind of coupon on their app, and I'm pretty sure it's only if you have their credit card. I do have their credit card. You might be able to find coupons if you don't have a credit card, but their credit cards are very easy to get. I don't have the best credit and I was able to get one a couple years ago. What you want to do is check on their app for the coupons before you go. And you also earn what's called Kohl's Cash. So every time you use your Kohl's credit card, you earn basically gift cards to spend in the store. And they also have like a phone number program. So if you don't have the card, you can earn some rewards. I think for the phone number, you earn $5 for every $100, and for the credit card, I think it's somewhere about the same, maybe a little bit more than that you earn. They usually have like a 25, 20, or 30% off coupon, and this time when I went, they didn't. They had a $5 off 25. I actually went to 2 stores, and part of the reason is because I only found so much good stuff at the first store, and the second reason being that I wanted to maximize that coupon. So if I would have just spent the whole money at one of the locations, then I would have only gotten $5 off. But because I went one day to one Kohl's and then the next day to the other Kohl's, I was able to get $5 off each purchase, and I spent probably around $30 to $40 of each trip. But then was able to save $10 total. Now I'm going to get into the haul and show you guys what I got. So Kohl's, they have a variety of brands, and a lot of the brands are going to be their in-house brands like Sonoma, the Lauren Conrad brand. They actually also recently purchased Elizabeth and James, which is Mary-Kate and Ashley's fashion brand. They purchased the rights to the clothing and the perfume, so now Mary-Kate and Ashley are focusing on their new brand, The Row. Kohl's owns all the rights to Elizabeth and James, so you're probably going to want to stop sourcing that brand if you had been before. It used to be valued in the hundreds of dollars, and now almost everything is going to be priced under $100 retail. It's still good quality, but not the same, and definitely the resale value is going to be dropping very low soon. I was looking for mostly licensed music products like band tees. They had a ton of Christmas clearance, but I didn't want to hold onto anything like ugly sweaters or anything like that till next year. So I was looking for things that I can sell in spring and summer. It's still winter, so not a lot of people are looking through these items. They're probably things that have been sitting for last year, but it's January and I want to be one step ahead of everyone else and be stocked up for spring. With that being said, I'm going to get right into the haul and show you guys what I got. So the first item I got is this Beatles crop top with kind of like a gathered trim around the sleeve and the bottom. And I don't exactly love the colors. I'm not a big neon. Like the crosswalk here is like a neon from their Abbey Road album cover. It was a 2X, and I'm trying to get more plus sizes, and I find that when I've listed things that are plus size, they've sold pretty quick. And it's a crop top, and it would be super cute for spring and summer, and it was actually marked at $6, but I also had that 5 off 25, so everything that was priced, you have to factor in that I saved $10 on everything. Okay. Next was an item that I actually got 2 of the same size. Usually you'll see my stuff on white hangers, but at the first store I went to, they actually asked me if I wanted the hangers, and she started to take them off, and because I said no, but then I figured might as well just take them. And I like all my reselling stuff to be on white hangers. The stuff in my personal closet, I don't really care. So I haven't yet transferred these to the white hangers that you'll normally see in my hauls. But anyway, this is a Rolling Stones It's Only Rock and Roll tank top, and it's got kind of a swing silhouette, which means that it goes out towards the bottom. Oh, I just noticed that it's an asymmetrical look. So it's not actually swing, it's longer on one side, and this one I just noticed is actually tied. So that's pretty cute. The side tie is kind of sort of in this last year, and we'll see if it is for next year. But I thought this would just be a fun tank for like festival season, summer, people going to concerts. And one was a large and one was an XXL. I definitely find that larger sizes sell faster than smaller sizes, so that was part of the reason I was excited to pick these 2 up. And it's kind of strange. One came from the first store and one came from the second store. The one from the first store was marked $4.80 and the one from the second store was marked $2.40, and that's how they ring up. I have no idea why, but maybe because one is plus size because it's a 2X and the other one's just a regular large. But anyways, those were a great steal. Oh, so all of these items, I'm going to start them at $35 about, and I expect all of them to sell between $20 and $35, and I'd be happy if they sold for like an average of $25. I find that for band tees and shorts, which is pretty much all that I got, that $35 is a good place to start. Okay, the next item is the one that I actually paid the most for. It is this Metallica 1988 to 89 and Justice for All tour tee, and it's got this like color block look on the top with a cuffed contrast sleeve, and I just really like the look of the Metallica logo. And even though I don't listen to the music, I just like the aesthetic of Metallica t-shirts, so I was willing to pay a little bit more for this one. It was marked at, I believe, what is this? It was marked at $8, but factoring in that I paid so little for all the other ones, I thought if I can turn 8, I'll probably try to mark this one to start at around 38, when the other ones I'm starting at more like 35, and I'll definitely not accept lower than 25 for this one, considering that I paid a little bit more for that. And I think it is a more unique Metallica t-shirt. You usually see more just the black and white Metallica logo, and this one is just a little bit more unique than that. I'm listing these items, and I just noticed that this t-shirt actually has some like dirty spots right there, and so I'm gonna have to wash this to get that out. I don't feel comfortable selling it like that, and so I'm not gonna be able to mark it new with tags, but what I'm gonna do is crop it. So I'm gonna cut and make it into one of those cute tie front crop tops, and I will throw a picture up when I'm done so you guys can see what I'm done. Even though I'm not selling it new with tags, I think this will make it unique, and hopefully I'll still be able to get a good price for it. So as you can see, I ended up cropping it and giving it this kind of tie front sort of look, and I just think it's super cute. So if you ever find something that has distressing or holes on the bottom, this is something you can do to make it sellable, and I think it gives it a really unique look. And if you guys want me to make a video telling you how I do this, leave me a comment down below. Okay, the next shirt is this Elton John, the Fantastic, or Captain Fantastic Elton John. So it's got him in his little Captain Fantastic getup with some birds and animals all around him, and he's holding a pink rose with his nails painted pink. And I just thought that was super fun. And this was marked at $2. So I thought that is an amazing price for a band tee. And Elton John is actually on his world tour right now. I think it's his farewell tour, so he won't be going on any more tours after this. I believe it's called the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road tour, and a lot of people are going to be looking online for shirts that they can wear to that tour. I think he's right in the middle of it somewhere, and so now I thought it was a great time to jump on that and pick up some Elton John merch. The next few items are actually a couple different Elton John tees and tanks. So the next one is this pink Elton. It has him in like a fur kind of wrap, singing in the middle of his performance, and it's just a sleeveless tank that was kind of fun. So the last one I found, the last Elton John shirt, I found in the men's section. So at both stores, I went through the men's clearance and the women's clearance, and they have two different clearance sections for men and women. So they have kind of a juniors women's and a juniors men's, and then a regular men's and a regular women's. But you're going to want to go to each one because the clearance items get mixed up. I think when the employees are putting things back from the fitting room, they just get lazy and go to whichever one is closest, or they get confused and don't know where it really goes. But like I said, I found that last Elton John shirt in the men's, and this one is definitely more of a woman's silhouette, and this one was marked at $4.80, but still a good deal. Since it's a tank, I'll probably mark that closer to $30 or $25. Tanks just aren't as valuable as a t-shirt, less material. People just aren't willing to pay as much. The next top is this two of the same Elton John t-shirts, and one is a size large and one is an XL. These were in the men's section, and it's got him with kind of like a zoo theme going on. He's got, I don't even know what album this is from. It's got him like with two cheetahs around him and like some kind of horse thing in the back. If you know what album this is from, comment. My coworker is a huge Elton John fan, and I actually picked one of these up for her because she's obsessed with him. She went to his concert in Seattle, and she's about to go to his concert in New York, and she didn't even know what album this was from. But these were marked for $2, so that's the reason why I picked them up, and that's the reason why I picked her one up too. But she loved it. She wore it the very next day to work. Okay, the next item is these Levi's cuffed, and they're called the mid-length short. So they're not like one of the Levi's like number shorts, like 501s or whatever their numbers are. These are just more of a generic, I don't know if they're made for Kohls or exclusively or what, but the original price on these guys was $44.50, and I was able to pick these up for $4.45 each, which is an amazing deal. I think just since they're so out of season, they're just trying to get rid of them before they get inventory for next year, but that's good for me because I'll be able to sell these going into spring and summer. I'm going to get these listed as soon as I can. One is a 27 and one is a 32. I think those will be good sellers because they are high waist, and which is super, on trend right now. And the last item that I got was another set of two that was another pair of Levi's shorts, which these ones are called the classic short. I can't exactly tell. These ones are a little bit shorter, I believe. And these were marked $4.45 as well, and yeah. They're another pair of high-waist shorts that I just think are super classic, perfect for spring and summer, and I'm gonna be able to mark those. Even though the original price was $44.50, I'm still gonna start them at about $35, and you never know, since they're new with tags, people might just be willing to pay that, and Levi's is such a reputable brand that even though that's not a huge discount from the original retail price, I want to start high, and I would be happy if these sold anywhere between $20 and $30, considering I only paid $4.50. That would still be a good markup. Alright, I hope this video was helpful to you and inspires you to go out and think of some non-traditional or not as popular retail arbitrage places. Try out Kohl's. This isn't my first time going there and going through the clearance racks. They always mark their clearance down super low, so I'm able to find stuff for myself. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.